All right, guys, this is day 3. I didn't talk too much beforehand getting into the work tonight because I was really anxious as soon as I get out of work to just get down to it. So I jumped right in. I did videotape some of the things that I was doing as far as the workbench work and putting them together, making new benches out of the old one. For those of you who notice, I'm wearing the same clothes. Good observation. Because I don't have a butler, I have to do my own laundry, so I wear it till its fullest. Thank you very much. Deal with it. So anyways, on to tonight. So as you can see, workbenches are gone, everything's cleaned up, vacuumed. Tomorrow I will paint this wall to match the rest of the gray. And then once that paint dries Thursday, I'm gonna acid etch the floor and get it prepped for more rust bullet coating, which will be here on Friday. So Friday night, I want to lay the first coat. You got 12 hours to lay your second coat, and I'm going to do 2 coats on here. So hopefully by Sunday, I will be able to start moving cars from there and backing them in along here. So over here, this is one of the benches that I put together here, and you'll see some video of that taking place. So what I did is I made good use of everything that was left over from the old benches. I almost ran out to the hardware store tonight to get more 2x12s because this is what I made the bench tops out of for everything else. However, I ended up just reutilizing, I don't know what you would kind of call this. It's almost like a particle board, but it's pretty thick and it doesn't really flex. Plus it's got a nice smooth surface, so you're not going to get any splinters or anything. I figured it'd be good to have a bench over here because this is where all the cars are going to be parked out here. And I don't have any benches now, so I figured put one over in the corner, and this can be kind of like a clean area if I'm going to do like maybe some stitching stuff or something that I don't want to get it all crapped up. So I put this together, sturdied the legs in the back. It was the same deal. I had to level everything because this was on a concrete step prior. It wasn't too bad to level it on this concrete step over here, and I may add more shelves or cabinets to it eventually, but for now this will do. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet. So coming out here, poor FD, it's got to get started soon. So out here to what is now going to be the new workshop. Like I said, here's another section of bench that I made from the 2 ends. So that bench I just showed you was technically the middle section. These 2 were the ends. I cut them off of it and I put these together. Made a little shelf down below just to keep stuff off of the ground if I need to. Now this was also shortened, so it's not as wide as the other ones, because again the goal here is to be able to pull a car in and park it comfortably right here but still have access to the bench. I put a little backing on it. I want to do this for the other workbench too. I just ran out of 2x4s, so I'll have to run to the hardware store. But yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty nicely. It doesn't stick out very far, and I think that will serve its purpose quite well. So let's go walk around over here. Man, I can't wait to put these cars back. So it was like, when everything was such a mess, it's just like pure chaos, and now at least there's some order. There's not sawdust and nails and pieces of wood everywhere. So this is going to be the primary work bay here. And like I said, plans are to add a lift right in here. That will be the first lift into the shop. I have an idea where I want the second lifts. Like I said before, possibly over there, so that bench may end up getting moved if I stick another lift over there. But I figure let me just get one in first and then I'll go from there. But this is now complete. The tops are done. So I used all the 2x12 tops for this. Left a little space back here just to shove crap into. The bench isn't mounted or anchored to the wall, but it's pretty solid. Not much wiggle to it. So this will prove to be pretty well. Matches everything nicey nice. And I used 3 2x12s. I didn't have to narrow them at all. That makes up the whole bench top of it. I think this is like just short of 36 inches. So this will work out pretty nicely. Came together well. So that is just about it for tonight's project. Like I said, I'm still not out of the water, but I'm getting closer. I think I got through most of the grunt work, which is really good. And we'll do a final tour. I'm not gonna talk yet about the car that I wanna buy next because I feel that's its own video, and I will tell you guys what brought me to that in the cars that I looked at alternatively and why I think that the car that I'm thinking about is gonna be the next purchase. So that will be in a later video. And also I'll do, once the shop is all sorted and in order, I will do a final video of like basically a new tour. And I was thinking about, because I still get questions about the house, and I know it's really confusing when you see everything. It's kind of hard to understand like the circumstances surrounding this. Everybody probably just thinks I'm a pretentious rich asshole, which is pretty far from the truth. I really did work my ass off for this place, and it was kind of like winning the lottery because of what I had to do to get it and how cheap it was. People have to sit down when I tell them how cheap I bought this place for, which I know it's like kind of unbelievable. You look around at it and you're like, wow, look at this fucking asshole. But remember, I own mostly Miatas and S2000s, RX-7s. I don't have any high-end cars. You can maybe call the BMW a high-end car, but I paid 28 grand for it back in 2013. So it wasn't even that. That was the most expensive car I've ever bought. So take that for what it's worth. But if I do an update video and you guys want to see more of the outside and stuff and maybe know the story, if that's something that you're interested in, I could certainly do that and kind of talk about what I had to go through to get it, and maybe that would make more sense to why I'm here and why I have what I have, and maybe shed some light on those who just think I'm a rich dick. So if you want to see that, let me know. But I think that's it for this one tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll document the next one in the upcoming days. So until next time, have a good night, guys. Done.